If ever again, be damn right. I'm going to the casino. I'm going to sit down and put a dime in that machine and look for coffee.
But John shaking me bones says she told you to call room service. It was
Yeah, she did. She did. And we resisted that. Tyler, I can't. Yes, yes, she did. We could have had room service every day, and I'm sure it would have been fine with her. It would not have been fine with me. She treated us extremely.
That sounds having room service.
Yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to a chat. It's like damn. We did once.
I just need a Mr. Coffee. Just give me a Mr. Coffee.
Oh, if she hadn't been there, I would have never known about Franklin Street. I think is it Franklin Street? I think it's Franklin Street, which is the old Las Vegas. Probably the Las Vegas I remember in the early 70s when I passed through there. It's not that anymore. But when you go down to, I think it's Freeman Street. Holy shit! It's like the old Vegas, and it's just so immersive. You're in it. The liveliness, the shows, the bars, the casino, everything. Yeah.
Very
quite the experience. I'm telling you.
I'm thinking every time I think about Vegas, I think about Elvis for some reason. Elvis, he was.
Well, of course. Elvis and Vegas go hand in hand.
Yeah, he did like 1,000 shows there, I think.
No, there were shows going on all the time in every casino down there.
Yeah.
The only disparaging thing I could say about the whole hotel experience is out mine and Tyler's room window. We had a beautiful view of the Strip. I mean, just it's right there. Looking down you both ways, you can see all that shit going on. But right off to the right, in a secluded area, I might add, was the Trump Tower. So every day when I looked out my window. But you had to specifically look for it because I did take great pleasure in the fact from where I was sitting, which is right, like I said, right on the Strip, center front page. I'm just anyway, and I'm looking over there at the Trump Tower. It's not on the Strip, and there's not a lot of shit around it. All right, you walk out of the Palazzo or the the other one.
I don't know.
Anyway,
don't know.
Yeah, you're on the Strip. The action is just all around you. It's just there. But you look over there at the Trump Tower, and no, you got to get a cab or a Uber because that's too long a walk from there over to the Strip. So, just saying. I took a bit of pleasure out of that.
It would be nice if they started taking down his name, because I mean that guy's like he's a traitor. I don't understand why. I mean,
well, to half this country, he's their hero. I don't think that's going to last though. They're going to hang on. He ain't even been inaugurated yet. He's not even taking the oath like it means a shit.
I have a feeling he's gonna have this is not gonna be the easy ride he was thinking it to be. I think he's gonna have
I think there's gonna be. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's gonna be one hell of a ride though.
This is going to test this nation. It's what this is going to do. I do. Like I say, I got the news. I don't know what's going on, but just my feeling. This presidency is going to test this nation, and whether or not we come through it still as a democracy, or still being able to claim the title.
Settle up, Buttercup. This shit's going to get weird for a couple of months.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it by the people he's tried to put in his cabinet.
Listen to
really,
what
Matt
they're saying.
Gaetz, really? And now they're going to have the ethics report come out on his ass, and that was his pick. Y'all remember that shit?
I mean, how many? I mean, those picks for the cabinet. It's like he could have picked somebody from kindergarten. I mean, it was just. I never seen anything.
I repeat the fact of why even have a Congress or Senate? Why haven't even cabinet members?
Yeah.
Because the way he
No,
talks,
him and
it's
Stephen
all
Miller
him.
sat down and
It's all him.
Stephen Miller says, we want the person who is the epitome of the position, the 100% opposite of what the position is supposed to hold. The person who's advocated against that position the most is the one who got nominated on every level. That's straight out of Stephen Miller's playbook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could see his influence in this, and that's the old.
That asshole is nominated
What's
for
his name?
Secretary of Defense.
Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon's out there running his mouth again.
Of course.
That
Yeah.
Fox a Fox News host is nominated for Secretary of Defense. He has no. He doesn't. He has no. He's no. He has nothing. No.
He has
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. He served. I'm happy for him.
Yep.
Honor his service. Thank you for your service. That's what I get. Thank you for your service.
If that's
You're
no
welcome. Thank you for paying your
qualification, there's a lot of
taxes.
people. Wow.
But no,
Well,
he is
there's
not
yeah.
defense secretary material. But it
How the
doesn't
hell is he
matter.
gonna run
It doesn't matter. He's a
Pentagon?
figurehead anyway. Donnie's going to
He
be
has
the
to
one.
get he has to get past some of the Republicans that aren't necessarily flow bone MAGAs.
Yeah.
And we saw a taste of that with this CR bill.
Yes, we
Tulsi
did.
Gabbard, she's a Russian tool. Tulsi
He
Gabbard
Yep.
is.
Russian
He
tool.
is.
Yes.
Again,
You could tell.
you
And
know,
not just the only one
president.
you
either.
can tell by who he's picking where
Yep.
he wants us to go.
Yep.
Vlad came out in his own newspapers, in his own media, and said, Donnie owes us one, and it would be very gentlemanly of him to, oblige his
Did
debt.
anybody see that Putin had a 4-hour-long press conference the other day?
Yeah, I think he does that regularly, like once a year or something. It is an annual thing.
4-hour long. I mean,
It's like ask me anything for 4 hours,
Good for you,
and that's
Penny.
all you get all year.
By the way,
then-
I understand that about hour 4, they ran something on the Jumbotron that he did not see and that basically said in Russian, please don't run for president again.
Oh, really? Hello, Dangerous. How you doing?
Doing good, brother. You know what? The Vegas thing, it's too bad 2 months ago they dropped the very last hotel in Vegas, the Tropicana, where they're going to put the Oakland A's, which will, Oakland has lost their football team to Las Vegas. Now they're losing their
Yeah,
baseball
they haven't
team.
done a total job on that yet. It was still, but they
No,
have
they're
the,
gonna.
yeah,
I'm
they're gonna.
surprised for that little 4-acre footprint that they're actually going to put a damn baseball park in there. I'm surprised, but I'm going to tell you something. That Postcards from Earth, we missed U2 by 2 weeks when we were there, because when I went out, that was like right
to
before
Vegas?
the eclipse. When I was coming out to Texas for the eclipse, which I missed
Right.
you on, of course, but we went to Vegas. My brother lives in Henderson, so I hadn't been to Vegas since 1974. There's a
Me
few
too.
more casinos.
Me too.
there.
Somewhere early
Right.
70s. That's the last time I was there.
Right, and Fremont Street's got the zip line, but
Yes,
the whole
Fremont.
thing's covered with
Yeah.
LED lights. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But
We
You know,
did not do the zip line, and the only reason was
I didn't either.
it was freezing ass cold.
Yeah,
That was
it's
it. I
cold
would have
and
been
big.
up there in a heartbeat, but it was too cold. And I didn't have enough
it's
shit
cold.
on.
You got that fucking wind blowing off of Mount Whitney, man. It gets cold down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it got cold.
And
It
I
got
was there
cold in the
in
evening out
March,
there that night.
and it
so.
was fucking
No, if
freezing
you get me by a zip
hard.
line, I'm all in. But it was just too
Right,
cold.
but I mean that whole street's pretty cool. But I'll tell you what, we went to
Yeah.
the Sphere and we saw the same show, that Postcards from
Oh
Earth.
yes,
Now I'm going to
that
tell you
was
something.
amazing.
When I walked up there and I handed them my tickets, they looked at them and they go, "Oh, you got director passes," and I go, "Oh, what the hell is
All right.
that?" And they go, "Oh, make sure." Well, I bought tickets. Dad smack in the middle, 300, very front
Okay.
row seats,
Yeah.
right there. Dad smack in the middle, right
Yeah.
where the screen was straight on it. Anyway, they go, "You got director passes." I go, "Well, what does that mean?" They go, "Oh, make sure that you go over to that private elevator after you do the kind of lobby stuff, and you will be escorted up to a private lobby where you get free food and drinks, and make sure
Oh, really?
you get your t-shirt." Yeah. So anyway, but I recorded the entire thing with my camera because they
Hey.
wouldn't let me video. But I did it
Yeah,
all
not
in
supposed to do that.
8K video, and I fucking put it up
It-
on
it was-
YouTube, and they took it down.
I bet they
They-
did. So what
took
if they
it
didn't come
down,
knock
and
on your damn door?
No, you
Yeah,
know
no,
what
they
it
made a
was?
specific announcement that you're not to film it with your camera or your phone or anything.
I filmed the
And,
whole thing, but it wasn't. You know who took it down? It was the Chinese. Some Chinese people were saying that I copyrighted because they went on some excursion on 1,000 days. Anyway, I tried putting it up twice and it got yanked off of YouTube. So I figured the only way I could put it up on YouTube, because I recorded the entire show, and I figured
It's
if they
amazing.
spent
It's
$2.3
amazing.
billion, yeah,
And-
they
and-
spent 2.3
And to let
billion
people
to
know,
build
it does. It gives a story of the Earth, and
Oh, it's beautiful.
from the beginning all the way to the time we really fuck it up, we have to leave. But it ends on that positive note of we found another home. Because if we keep
Right.
treating this planet the way we are, we're going to need one. And it won't be in our lifetime.
Let me
and
ask you,
it
were you
won't-
sitting in the paddock seats where the seats move, and then
Yes.
also you could
Yeah.
smell the scent?
Oh
of
yeah.
orange
Oh yeah. You can
rose
smell
and
everything. You
whatnot?
can feel everything. You can
Oh,
hear
it's
everything.
interactive. You know what? It was worth the $300.
It was totally immersive. Yes.
It was worth every penny, and I believe to go to that place to see a really good concert like Alice in Chains, or
Well,
even when the
that's where Bones goes to see concerts, is in the Sphere. She goes to, if the Grateful Dead are there, if the Grateful Dead are playing anywhere, she's there. So
well, I
she's a
guarantee that's
deadhead.
going to be the ninth wonder of the world. That building will be the ninth wonder of the world.
On
I
the back of
mean,
the vehicle I have
it's-
right now is the bear, the Grateful Dead bear.
Oh, Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah, the dancing
right
bear
on the-
magic.
Yeah, the dancing. Well, yeah, yeah. It's that's I'm hesitant to tell you, but this is how kind she was. When my vehicle broke down, she says, I have a vehicle, and she wants to buy a new vehicle, so she just wants to
I believe.
yeah
Give your
donate
old
this,
one.
yes, give me her old one.
And then I'll be and
Well, turns
be
out
right
her
out.
old one is a 2014 Toyota 4Runner
Oh my God.
with 26,000 miles on it.
Oh no.
It's a nice
That's
vehicle.
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she passed that your way?
Very
Is she
kind.
gonna-
That's very kind.
It's extremely kind, extremely
That's
kind. That vehicle is sitting out in my driveway right now.
Oh, you. You
Yeah,
better
I'm
put a red
telling
bow,
you, it blew us away. It blew
put
us
a red
away.
bow on.
Uh,
She
that's a
bought
nice-
you a private plane and a car. I mean, you got
Oh,
everything.
you bugger. People love you, John. People love
yeah,
you.
but yeah,
That's what he's all about.
see, that's why I don't want to say this is an extraordinary event that happened. And I've told her, and I've said it before. Every donation I get, I cherish. I am appreciative of everything that my family has ever received through this, but we never asked for it. It's not a requirement. I have a button here that says donate. I don't like to hit it. I don't. Because that's not why I'm in this. And I will be the first to say that I've been extremely lucky in some donations that have been made over the years that came in extremely handy at the time. But this just beats everything. This beats everything I've ever experienced. So, well, of course he is.
Gilbo.
So how did
Oh,
the
yeah.
idiot get elected president twice?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. He got 49.9% of the vote. That
Ah.
pleased me. So that he didn't get 50. I was happy for that.
I'm a miss. I missed one up here. Kay Allen came in with a $2 donation. Oh shit, 25 minutes ago, and said WTYS. We told you so. Watch Texas Paul, and I encourage you to watch Texas Paul. Tennessee Brando.
Adam Mockler.
Leo Sahaki, yes. a list. That's something else we don't. I'm not. This ain't to find out who's got the most.
Are you still talking to Tennessee Brando about hooking up?
I have not talked to him lately.
Okay.
Yeah, the last several weeks, everything took a back seat, and I gotta say it helped.
Yeah, because
Uh,
Brando was in California at the same time he was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He was out of the Bay Area, and then he went to Lake Tahoe, and that's when I was texting you. I was going, "You should give him a call. Maybe you two might even hook up." But yeah, he was out there at the same time. Just kind of escaped to get the hell out of Tennessee for a few days. He had some Coach D who's on his show.
I can't say enough nice things about Tennessee Brando. He's a hell of a speaker. He knows his shit, and he's a hell of a nice guy. I met him in person. We did a little thing there, and I want to do some more with him. Yeah, yeah.
That was really good.
We played off
had a
pretty
really good chemistry.
Yeah,
You had a really
I
good
thought so
chemistry.
too.
But
I
I
thought
knew
so
you
too.
would. You put old boys like you together in the same room. I said, "This is a match made in heaven."
Well, I'd like to see more of that, not just for the promotion of my show or anybody else's show. It's just that the conversations that are going on.
Right.
Yeah, we're like-minded individuals, and we all have a voice.
Oh, he'll get you
And
screened. He'll do it for you first. I bet you. He'll split screen you.
Who?
Just give him a call after the holidays. I say when things kind of start winding down towards.
Tennessee, you're talking about Tennessee now.
Yeah. He'll bring on.
Oh yeah, he had said that we would do more collaborations. It was just when I came home from that first trip, I had to. The same thing happened that's happening right now, and that is I come into this empty house, and it's hard. It really is. It's very difficult.
You remember all
Yeah.
that good, all the good things that came in that house, right? You remember all the
Oh
good
yeah.
stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Why would
Just
you
as
want to forget it? Why would you even want to forget that, brother?
Oh, I don't.
Embrace it, brother. Embrace it.
It's the
Embrace it.
last. It's the last year
You know it.
that
know it.
that haunts.
It's the first year going through every holiday, every special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be there, man. But
her birthday just
there's
passed.
nothing more than the honor that
December
we're paying her
17th
right
was
now.
her birthday.
When was her birthday? What
December
day was her
17th.
birthday? Oh.
Yeah, the 17th was her birthday.
By the way, people are asking what day the solstice was. It's actually December 20th this year. So I heard somebody say the winter solstice was actually on December 20th.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I figured that.
And what's today?
Anyway, related. It was the 20th. The 20th.
Oh, that's right. Today's the 22nd. The day after. Yeah, Christmas is coming.
Yeah,
I'm just not.
But it's kind of
into
funny. Even though the solstice is on that day, the sun apparently the day before and the day after it doesn't appear to move. The sun stays in the same spot of the sky. But if you go to where's that place in England where everybody goes? The big Stonehenge. If you go there, I understand there is on the solstice you could actually see the sun up through that one particular stone. But I understand you can see it also the day before and the day after because the sun doesn't apparently really move in the sky for 3 days. It takes a day to get there, a day to kind of stay there, and then kind of a day to start moving again as far as the Earth's rotation. So there's actually 3 days that there's a solstice. It kind of looks like at least us in the sky. Anyway, that's your science lesson for the day.
There you go. There you
lesson.
Well, I fully enjoyed the moonlight of the full moon the last several days. I don't know exactly when it was full, but in a layman's view, it looks kind of full. So it's full moon. But some of the territory that we drove through, just like I say, the photographs that you take in your head. That movie that you run through your head, that'll always be there. A lot of that happened on this trip. And
while you were
the trip
visiting
back
the Grand
was
Canyon,
no different. Yes, we went
while
to.
you were I was going to say, while you were visiting the Grand Canyon, so was I. I was there also, except I was visiting the Grand Canyon in the Pacific over on
Well, how could you miss this freaking beard? I was walking around all over the place over there.
Because
Shit,
the
I
Grand
did enough.
Canyon-
I downloaded one of them step counters on my phone. Did 5 miles in one day.
I was in
Boy,
a
howdy
different
shit.
Grand Canyon. I was in the Grand Canyon of the Pacific over on Kauai. It's 14
Oh,
miles.
that's right. That's right. I remember you telling me you was
You're
going.
I didn't even know that. I've been living in Hawaii for 33 years, 34 years now almost. I never even knew there was a Grand Canyon of the Pacific.
Well, you
until I
live in
went over
freaking
to
Hawaii. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Hell, the
yeah,
whole damn
yeah.
place is paradise. Turn
Well,
around.
yeah, but there is
Yeah.
a Grand Canyon over in Kauai. It's 14 miles long by 5 miles wide, and it's huge. I mean, I took pictures of that. So guess what? We were both in Grand Canyon.
You know what? Dangerous. Talking about coffee, you shouldn't give John Hawaiian coffee. Based
Why?
on what you told me. You told me it was shit, didn't you? I mean,
Oh, that's the coffee that what's his face was talking about that comes out of the cat's ass over at some.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Cat's ass.
Wait,
if you
wait,
go
wait.
to
It's not
if
coffee.
you go to Hawaii, John, if you go to Hawaii, John, don't
Oh,
drink the coffee there.
Don't
No,
drink the coffee.
we got Kona coffee. We got good coffee in Hawaii. In fact, it's some of the best coffee in the world is from Hawaii. No, that was that cat's
Well,
ass.
I was
Cat's
in
ass.
Hawaii. I gotta admit, though, most of my morning coffee was courtesy of the U.S. Navy. So, by the time I hit town, no coffee wasn't on my mind.
You know what Kona coffee costs a pound? It costs like $26 a pound.
Yeah, I
or
ain't drinking that
something.
shit. I'm not drinking that shit.
It all tastes the same to me.
I spent
You know?
my lifetime drinking French Market coffee and chicory until
Hey,
my
what's
gut
going
said
on,
you
Jeff?
can't do that anymore, and I had to. My doctor recommended that I give up the chicory part. So now
Really?
I drink. Yeah. I'm just about tore my.
We were
gut up.
talking about that earlier before the blue. Yeah, we were talking about coffee. That conversation came up. We were all talking about it before you started your thing. But
Hey, let me don't be rude here because Kirk is in the room. Kirk,
oh shoot! Hey Kirk,
How the hell are you, John?
I'm hanging in there, brother. I'm doing rather well. I'm doing good. Trying to anyway. Get through the season. You know, it's going to be rough. I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
I just wanted to, I just want to get a couple things off my chest. First of all, I do want to give a shout out, like we have already here, to Shaking Me Bones, and I just want to let you know, John, that you are a compassionate man. You're a passionate man, and you're a great voice in this current landscape that we're dealing with. And that wonderful gift that you received was earned. You earned that. Okay,
Exactly.
straight up.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't think so, but I am not only humbled, but just so thankful for what she did, not only for me, but for my son. That trip that will live in his head forever.
well, she blessed you, and will bless her too. That's
She
the main
is
thing.
she is one of a kind.
It'll
I'll
come
tell you,
back
and
to her.
I do. I caveat that she is very kind, and she has a huge heart, and she makes it count. By way of
Yeah.
she's very compassionate, and she donates, but she donates to good reasons and to good cause.
Absolutely.
You know,
The
Now, we
second
get-
thing I wanted
Get
to
Elon.
mention was, I just wanted to throw one more thing out there. My spirits were greatly lifted. I think the biggest that they have been so far ever since our big letdown in November, and I think we all need to keep in mind. And I know we've all a lot of us have been kind of a little bit, thinking about how Republicans step and they have the trifecta and this, that, or the other. I
Right.
think I was very excited to see the litmus test that we just had with this continuing resolution. And I think moving forward, we had Chip Roy, a total MAGA, stand up there and berate his party and say, this is an embarrassment. And this
I did see that.
could be our success. Republicans that stand up against Trump could very well save this democracy for us. I think we should be excited about this. This is a litmus test that they
it could
passed.
save it could save their own party. from what it has turned into. That
Yeah.
And a
it's
silver lining, Laura Trump went and removed herself from being nominated to be the governor of Florida
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
today. Yep. She was going to be the governor.
No,
I don't think she
wasn't
would.
it
I don't think she
senator?
would have made it.
Senator?
I don't think she would have made
Wasn't
it.
that the senator she was running for?
Yeah, and she stepped
Yeah.
she stept out as of yesterday, I guess. So she's not going to be the governor.
Thank
Thank God.
goodness for small favors. Hey,
What,
let
what
me
kind of
catch up.
qualification does she have to be governor of?
She knows
Yes.
Trump.
Nepotism,
Trump.
nothing more.
Nepotism, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Qualifications don't matter anymore.
No,
No.
not a bit. Hey, let me thank David Moore, who came in with a $5 donation and reiterates my thoughts. Shaking me bones, we love you for your generosity. Great to see you again, John. Feliz Navidad, y'all. And Scott Bryan came in with $2 and said, I love you guys and I love you, John. Well, Scott, thank you for that, brother. I love this family. I missed it when I was gone. And, right before the show, I was sitting in here and I said the same thing to my sons every time. I have no idea what I'm doing. Every time I turn on this camera, I have no idea what I'm doing. I might have some subject matter in front of me, but I just speak my mind. And I think I say it in a way that a lot of people relate to. It's a bunch of bullshit. And there's no other way to
it's not
call it.
bullshit. I think it's like, I think some of the videos you made was very important, especially when Trump was president.
No, I meant it's all bullshit. Trump in the
Yeah.
Republican Party is all bullshit.
Exactly. I mean, you got
Yeah.
a lot of material there. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, when he gets in, you're gonna have a lot of issues to talk about. I mean,
We already do, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see day one because of what he's out there running his mouth about what he's going to do on day one.
You will
So we're
never
gonna
run
see
out
what-
of cannon fodder with that guy.
No,
wasn't he gonna end the war in Ukraine before he was president? Does anybody see any?
it's he's still got a few days.
Oh, he can do that in one day's time.
Yeah, it's
He
no
can do that.
problem.
He was gonna end the crisis in Gaza. He was gonna end that situation too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all it's
Watch
gonna
the
be
watch
all
him take.
rainbows.
Did you
and-
finish
and-
catching
and-
up, John? Before I
No,
can't
let me
go
thank.
back?
I got a couple more. I want to thank Stringed Assassin, who came in with a $6.66
Uh-oh.
donation, and I like that.
That's funny.
Okay.
And he said, I encourage everyone to just say fuck it and just be happy in life. There are things that we can't change right now. I love you all.
Love you
and
back,
he's right.
Stringed.
Yeah, there's things that we can't impact, but those things that we can. Isn't that what that saying goes? To change the things that we can.
Mhm.
Serenity,
Yeah.
bro.
And
It's all about
accept the things
serenity.
that we can.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we can.
Courage to change the things we
The
can.
courage to do
Yep.
the
The courage to change it. Right.
You gotta have the wisdom
Doesn't
to know the
matter-
difference.
There you
Doesn't matter
go.
if you
That's the
get off the horse. It depends upon how long you stay on the ground and whether you get back up on that horse and you ride it again. That's the whole point.
I've been kicked a few times. I always get back on the damn
You
horse.
still got a couple more to catch up on, John.
I do. I want to thank Demetrius Cephas, who came in with a $5 donation and said, John, you are the George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. Remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Merry Christmas, Pluto.
That's sweet.
That
And in
that
case you
is.
can't see it, there's Benjamin Bowen with $2. It might not show up on your side.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Benjamin Bowen, thank you very much. And Irene Marconi came in with $20 and said, Merry Christmas. So glad you are back. I thank all of you. I did just experience a hell of a trip. And but I am far from knowing that lifestyle. And I do. I want you to know that every donation that's made to this family is not only important. It's what makes us. It's what pays the bills, baby. I ain't lying to you. It's what pays the bills. I'm in the same boat everybody else is, and scratching to make meet every damn month. And,
That makes you human.
yeah, that
That's
makes us just like everybody else. And
That's right.
and
In my
that's who we're fighting for. That's what this whole resistance was built out of that. It's us. It's we the people. That's what the fucking
I was gonna say
Constitution says. That's what the paper says. We the people. Doesn't say dickhead Donnie. It doesn't say Joe Biden. It doesn't say John F. Kennedy. It says we the people. That's us. We just need to act like it. We need to be involved, to be informed. I say that now as in a moment where I'm not informed.
Well, and we need to take that game of Monopoly that Elon is playing with this country. We need to flip that over and knock all the pieces off the fucking board.
That's what we need. We need to. We need to kick the damn board. But we need to do it in a way that
we got to do it softly.
we don't want to become them. That's what we don't. We're going to do this by the book, baby, by the paper, by Constitution. And are you shitting me? Mark, our Blue Dot greeter, just came in with a $10 donation and say that, oh, play the song for Sheldon, please, John. Yes. Where's my
Sheila.
Wait, for
Sheila.
Sheila. Yeah, shit. Wait a minute. Where's my music?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now you better shut the fuck up, bitch.
I found it. Elon Musk. To see if there's a song that puts a smile on John's face, it's that one.
That one.
That one. It does.
Where did you get that from, John? Who makes that? Does anybody in the Blue Dot family make that, or did you make that?
It's off of YouTube, actually.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
off of
really?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, a
Oh,
friend of
really?
mine
Fuck, right?
turned
Is
me
that
on
the
to
name?
it. Huh?
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Shut
it's
the
a
fuck
fun
up.
thing.
Shut the
It's a
fuck
fun
up.
thing. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
we tried
hard
to
to
play
find it.
I'll play
And
that
it's
one on.
literally no longer than what his clip is that plays. That's
That's
it.
That's it.
That's all they have of it.
That's
I'm gonna
all the
grab
whole
that,
song.
play that on the air one night. I'll play that one over the air one night. They'll love that.
Sounds
got-
like the Blue Dot Choir.
I got my slap button because
Snap.
some people need.
Thank
slapping,
God it's
that's
not
all.
a throw punch.
I have
Thank
Joe
God it's not
Biden.
a
I have my
throw-
Joe Biden button. Listen to this. What a stupid. And then I got my
That-
boo
you,
button.
you can play
I
that.
got my boo button. And then I have my applause button. Yay. And then I have that.
I want to hear the Biden one again. Do the Biden one.
when
Yeah,
the
that's
sad
oh,
sob
cry,
story
cry
comes
my
on.
eyes out. Yeah.
Headlands. Oh, that's a good one. I want to hear the Biden one again.
Me too.
Oh,
yeah, that was fun.
You have to listen closely to it.
Was that
What
that
a
Fox
stupid son
News?
of a bitch.
Did he say that to a Fox News reporter? Because I remember
He
was
was
asked
caught on a hot
about-
mic. He was out of, I can't
Yeah.
remember what.
I think he was walking off of a stage or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They caught him on a hot mic.
he's a great guy. I love his gas like that. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he tells it like it is. Isn't that what they say?
Well, isn't he right?
That's what the White House does.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The White House stuff
What's
says
up with
that
John Fetterman
like-
kissing Trump's ass?
Yeah, what's up
Fetterman's-
with that?
What is
What's-
up
what's
with
John
that?
Fetterman
Did he
doing?
do that? What did he do?
Oh, he just it was a little soft in his comments that almost sounded like, Are
Well,
you
yes,
changing
sir.
sides? Are you going mansion on us? What'd you
Him of
do?
all
Yeah, Joe
people?
Manchin. Yeah, there's a guy. There's a
Yeah,
guy.
that guy's so weird. He's a flip flopper if there ever was
I'm
one.
trying to think what the hell he said today or today. or something
Fetterman,
like this.
really? Fetterman? of
Yeah.
all people? Oh my God.
I can look that up real quick. I
That's
can't remember it.
crazy.
While you're doing that, I want to thank Piper Saul, who came in with a $20 donation and said, "Keep on keeping on." Indeed, we will, baby.
Last cigar,
Yeah.
you dig it.
I got 4 more years in my ass. It'll be right here.
Good.
You know, we've done this 8 years. 8 years. We're
Wow.
fixing to have to do 12, baby. I
Yeah.
started this when
And
I
we're
was a young man. I was in the prime of my life. And-
You're
and-
still a
and-
young man.
Yeah. And then I started this, and then Trump came into my life. And the next thing you know, 8 years of my freaking life is just going down the way. I can't remember when.
Oh, John.
Yeah. It's a sad story.
And I can't
John,
believe
you know what
we're
somebody told me way back when?
Huh?
You know what they said? The old man stands at the door and he knocks. Whatever you do, don't let him in because then he'll come in to stay.
Yeah,
So whatever you do,
that's
let that old man.
don't let the old man in. Yeah, I'm very
Nope.
familiar with that. He's trying.
So-
He's trying his ass off right now.
Keep
I'll be
talking.
72 in the next month. Damn, that doesn't sound good to me anymore.
51st anniversary.
Hey,
of your
I didn't think
21st
I'd get here. And
Are you going to say that on the
Huh?
17th? Are you going to say that? Are you going to say that it's the 51st anniversary of your 21st birthday?
I'll say that on the 24th of January. That's my birthday.
24th. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's well.
I
that's
have
my
something
birthday.
that I read.
And it will be
yesterday.
the
It's like
Yeah.
the 50
First.
53rd.
you're not that
No,
old.
no, no.
You're not that
21st
old.
No,
wait,
wait.
wait.
Now I got to do math.
51.
Nobody said there was
It'll be-
supposed to be math. Anyway, I don't
You said
celebrate my
50.
birthday. I celebrate the anniversary of my 21st birthday. That
Right.
I
That's
remember. I remember
Right.
the
You
birthday.
said
50 years ago.
They said I was
So
right.
it's 51. Right.
Take their word for it. They got picked.
I
But
like
did any of you see that? You talk about being old. Like Ringo Starr, he's 84. He came on stage with Paul McCartney. He's 82 in London. It was like the Beatles reunion. It was, and they were playing their asses off on stage. And I mean, they're like in the middle of their 80s. I mean, it's like
You know,
that was incredible.
hope to
Did
be
any
around.
of you see that?
Hey,
I hope
Yelling
to be
Man,
around a while
supposed to
longer.
show that sex, drugs, and rock
But
and roll.
Right
does
now,
do
That's
you.
what
it's a
drugs and
standard
rock and roll,
line right
yeah.
now. You point to a part on me, it all hurts. My joints hurt, my
Yeah.
elbows hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurts. Shit, everything hurts.
But you
My
can see
ankles hurt.
better. You
I
can
can
see
see
better
better.
than you did.
I can
20
see
years ago.
better than I ever have before.
There you go.
It is. It is. But,
So you can see your pain now. You can see
I
your
can
pain.
see. I can see. Yeah. Well, I can't see it up close. I still have to squint when I'm up close down, but that's
You can
okay.
feel it though.
When I look out amongst the trees, I can see the leaves. So yeah.
Hey, look,
That
I
makes
gotta
me
run
happy.
my neighbors down. I gotta run my neighbors down to the airport. They're taking off for Christmas. But I love you all, and thank you for giving me a seat at the table. And I'm very happy that you're.
Dangerous, thank you for everything you're doing there behind the scenes, brother. I appreciate it, and I'm going to follow through on that.
Yeah, I'll be
Uh,
talking to you.
I
after
just
the holiday.
haven't, I just have not. I haven't been in the game. I just
Well,
haven't.
do me a favor. Whatever you do, don't reach
I'm
out
looking
to
for
Big Sarge.
distractions at
Well,
this point.
whatever you do, don't reach out to Sons of Liberty or Big Sarge, and we'll talk about that later. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, not
Alright.
on here, not on the live.
Oh, no. That's a private conversation. But anyway,
There you
John and the rest of the family, y'all take care. And I wish you from Hawaii a Meli Kalikimaka.
Kalikimaka to you
All
too.
right.
All right. See, I
Feel
know
that
that.
out,
I
feel
know
that
them
out.
words.
And if I don't hear from you,
Kalikimaka.
y'all
Yeah.
have a Maka Hiki Ho. That means Happy New Year in Hawaii.
There you go.
There you go.
Rick.
Dangerous.
And
Take care of
Call
yourself.
me
Have
a
a safe
Mickey
trip to the
Agio.
airport there.
Whenever I tell people that, they say if you get it on your shoes, make sure you wipe it off.
Wipe
So
it
there.
off. There you go.
Jesus. Well, then I guess you better wear shit kickers.
Yeah, but right after I drink some of that shitty coffee. Anyway,
There
There you go.
There you go.
I'll see
All right.
y'all.
See you, Daryl. See you, Daryl.
Aloha, man. Bye-bye.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Dangerous. Take care of yourself. Well, boy, howdy shit.
That motherfucker.
Oh,
Ah,
excuse me.
well, now what?
Well, now
I'll
you
say,
should run the
y'all got
credits,
quiet.
Ron.
Huh?
I think
Is it?
I think,
almost
I-
time.
I think Donnie Boy should be shaking in his boots right now when he saw that he failed the litmus test with these 38 Republicans. I think we should be
I
pretty
think-
excited about that.
Yeah.
I want to get excited for it, but I'm real hesitant.
Yeah.
Very
Real
cautiously.
hesitant.
So am
Because
I.
he's going to try to bring
Yeah.
the hammer out and pull whatever. The only thing I can figure is for every maggot congressman or senator, and I'm talking about the diehard ones that can't wait to crawl up Donnie's ass, that he's got dirt on him something. Because I don't know what else would cause some of these people to grovel like they do, to degrade their own dignity. by
Kiss in the ring, buddy. You got to kiss
you
the
know,
ring, or you're
yes,
going to be
kiss in the
targeted,
ring.
right?
I think it's to not be a
I
target
agree
is
with
more
you.
like it. I would.
That,
exactly.
I
they're
agree
scared.
with you, John.
Either way. Either
Yeah.
way.
Mhm.
They're not leaders. They're
I
just.
I agree with you on that part.
Yeah, I have no
Like
respect for 'em.
like I said, it's like I told you before, it's all about power, but it's also funny because if you think about it, all of his people that he basically wants in his cabinet owes him something.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's a
they are.
Think about
transactional.
He endorsed
It's
their
something-
campaigns, didn't he?
Yeah,
Just the
Yeah.
simple
Yeah.
endorse them.
And he's already
means that
proven the
they owe
fact
him.
that if you go against him, he'll pull out all the stops to come after your
You
ass
know,
in
Right.
any way that
machine
means.
anybody's ever built.
See, it's
Yeah.
I hate
see,
machine, bro.
he governs
You
by
asked earlier, John.
intimidation, fear.
Well, you asked earlier what was it? How did he win this thing? Right? Listen, we vote for what we're scared of.
Yep.
Yeah.
We vote against what scares us, right? We vote against the other person more than we do for what we want because we get complacent. That's the whole thing about love is it's real easy to get complacent, not keep fighting for love,
Yep.
right? You know, and the complacency is what ends up driving our negative thinking for our voting. And let's face it, man, Donnie had the better game when it came to the fear game.
Oh,
In the
his
anger game.
his whole game was
Yeah.
fear, was
They
pumping
and
fear
them
into the
and
American
others.
public.
The xenophobia.
Does
Be-
anybody?
be afraid of everybody.
What about?
Mhm.
I think that him getting shot. I think that was big help for him. Actually,
I
think that
think the
helped him.
things that I think are going to wake people up are things like right now doing away with the 14th Amendment, the birthright,
Mm-hmm.
citizenship. Well,
Yep.
you do away with birthright citizenship, nobody. You'll have to go through some panel to see if
can
you
he do that?
qualify to become an American or not. And I'm talking about I don't give a shit if your family's been here for 200 years. Well, now we got a new system. We got to check. You know, how far back do they go? I don't know. I'm just saying it's a bunch of bullshit.
No.
And that's what we're going to be up against because he will try to degrade as much of the Constitution as he possibly can.
I was watching John the UFC fight with what the hell his name is. He's a Donald Trump diehard freaking fan. I'm talking like he literally kisses Donald Trump's ass.
Oh, the fighter.
Yeah. And he basically, I would say within I think it was round 1, round 2, round 3, one of the rounds, he got his ass beat.
Well, I don't know what
He
round
bled
it
like
was.
he bled like a stuck pig.
I don't know what lays ahead. I just know this is not going to be an easy road. It's this is going to be a fight, and the fight has to be in the halls of Congress. So
And the best part about it was though, John, is he sat there and he started making up excuses after excuses. The reason why I lost is because I campaign on Donald Trump's campaign.
Oh.
And I'm like, really? You're gonna blame it on that? Come on.
boy, how to shit. They'll
Bunch
try
of
to
crap
figure
babies.
out any way they can.
And he also had Hulk Hogan behind him.
Yeah.
Holding the
Hogan?
American yeah.
probably
It's
ripping
right
it
up
off,
on
yeah.
YouTube, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Did you see that Hulk Hogan
you
couldn't
can
even
entertain
take
a
off his
certain
shirt?
portion of our
He couldn't even take off
society.
his shirt.
Yeah.
He was struggling to take off his shirt. I mean, that was funny when Hulk Hogan was trying to take off his shirt. He couldn't tear it apart. That was kind of.
It's
That made me laugh.
because of all those
At a
steroids.
certain point in life, you got
Yeah.
you're not that guy anymore. You might think you're that guy, but you're not that guy. So
I'm still that guy.
Miyagi-san.
Man, but
what's that
Telling
Toby
you.
Keith song? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. So
Yeah.
that's what I rely on nowadays. Anyway,
it's all mindset. It's all mindset,
it is.
But that's
it is.
the reason why.
Well,
Everybody owes him something now. Cause he pardoned he pardoned quite a lot of people.
Trump had
No,
238.
that was last time, wasn't it? I mean, he's
Yeah, that's
pardoned.
last time. Hold on to your
Yeah.
britches this time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we already know he's
Does
gonna
anybody
pardon
think
every
he's going to
January
try to
6th.
pardon himself? What does anybody think he's going to try to pardon himself?
See, that the only way that would work is if he stepped down and then have his vice president exonerate him.
The basic premise of pardoning one is the pardonor, or the one being pardoned, has to admit to guilt.
Yes.
Exactly.
You have to say, "Yep, I did it," and Donnie's not
Yeah.
going to do that.
They
I
hate
know
him.
he tries to play this out. I don't think he'll pardon himself, because that's a road that could be used, a stick to be beat him with. But if any legal ramifications comes up, he's going to do the same thing he did before. Delay,
Yep.
delay, delay. Justice delayed is justice denied. He'll just keep
Mhm.
filing motions as long as he's got money to have lawyers to file petitions or file briefs or whatever the hell it is. Come up with something new, pull it out of your ass. That's what he'll do.
Yep.
So he'll
And
die.
he
before.
learned that from his old lawyer that he had.
Yeah,
Roy
Michael
Cohn. Roy Cohn.
Roy
Roy
Clun.
Cohn.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roy
Yeah.
Clun. Yeah.
He was
Just
working for
just delay.
McCarthy in the 50s.
That's his
He
game.
was
Oh,
like
yeah.
chasing, yeah. I mean, can you imagine that? This actually started in the 50s because Roy Cohn was behind like McCarthyism. So Trump is
I'll be here,
basically
buddy.
a continuation of McCarthyism,
Oh,
if
yep.
you look at it like that.
Stephen
Through,
Miller's he came up through college doing the exact same shit that Cohen did. I mean, it's
Yep.
it's a
yeah.
it's a mirror image really of
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh, that guy looks disgusting. I mean, what a creep! Every time I see him on television, that
Did you
Stephen
see his
Miller.
mullet today?
yeah, dude.
He came out with the mullet haircut today. It was pretty
Hello,
stylish.
Adam.
Hey, how's it going, John?
It's going all right, buddy. How about you?
Yeah, just living life up here in this nice, heat wave we've got up here.
So balmy 7
Hello,
degrees
fellow
today?
Minnesotan.
Well, hey there. Yeah, it's right around 20 something.
Oh, that's tropical.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels
Tropical.
beautiful.
What's
The
up?
wind isn't blowing.
I can't see
Right.
what the temperature is right now. I think it was like 60 something.
It
I
says
came in.
29 for here, so I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I was
I'll
out
pray for you.
putting lights out in
I'm
the
gonna pray
yard.
for you.
Hey man,
I
I'm gonna
can't
pray
do
for
that
you.
shit.
Hey, the next time you melt to the pavement down there, I'll try to come
Yeah.
with something to help you and pray out.
Yeah, we're kind of
Uh-huh.
weird up here in Minnesota. We get excited over 29 degrees in December. Yeah, we're weird.
Oh,
I
I
get
love it.
Love it. Are you shitting
Love
me?
it.
No.
Oh, love it. Last
Now the
year
flip
it was
point of that is it gets mighty damn hot down here in the summer.
yeah.
Really
And
does.
next time you
It's
melt to the
extremely
pavement,
hot down here.
John, yeah, I'm gonna
That's
sit
how
there
come
and go
God
flat
invented air
pitch it.
conditioning. So stay inside.
Man, yeah, I was
Anyway.
out last night. It was pretty cold, down at First Avenue, the Prince venue for the movie Purple Rain.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, to see a Friends band that was playing. It was a packed house, great time.
Awesome.
Yeah, First Avenue is the name of the place, and it's Prince's where he shot the movie Purple Rain.
Nice.
It was unbelievable, like a high school reunion.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm happy for you.
it was
Good.
like a not fade away moment.
I'm glad.
One of those
I'm
where you're
glad.
taking about 1,000 mental pictures throughout the night.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
took
what Adam's
videos.
doing.
I mean, oh man, I got those mental pictures like
Yeah,
you wouldn't
he's-
even imagine. But
Yeah, he's got plenty of pictures up in that head. I
You bet.
guarantee. He's been
Man, I
backstage
tell
a
you
few
what,
times.
there's a time or two that I might not remember that I'm.
Yeah, I'm sure
tried
there
to
is, and there's
take that
pictures to
mental-
prove it
mental
too.
picture.
There's pictures to prove it, Adam.
That's what I take the pictures for.
Hey, let me thank Jake Sellers, who came in with a $20 donation and said, in 6 months you won't be able to find anybody that voted for him the first time or in
Spot
or in
on, Jake.
24. That's probably true, but I'm gonna know who they were because yeah, they ain't gonna work. I know
Nope.
they might take down them signs eventually. Eventually, they're not yet. You know, it's I suspect
They'll do
the
it in
next
the middle
4
of the
years
dark.
I'll be looking at several of them that aren't coming down because that's how Butt Boy is. He's just that vindictive. He's gonna keep those things up there for as long as I live here. It doesn't matter if Donnie even goes away. He'll keep them signs up there even after Donnie's gone. Because it's not about Donnie and it's not about politics. It's a personal thing, and he's a dick. So
Yep.
what do you want to know? He's an asshole. And so yeah, he doesn't know jack. He never got into politics before. You know, the Butt Boy. You know, Butt Boy saw bucks. Butt Boy, when I started doing my show, it was a while before Butt Boy went away. And I started making donations after about 3 or 4 years. And he wanted to, John, teach me how to do this. What do you mean teach you? I can't teach you shit. You turn on your camera and you talk about what you're interested in, and maybe it'll happen. But anyway, he never was into politics. He was thinking about doing a show on camping because he got him a new camper and he likes to go camp around. And so he was going to do that. And you know, and then he was a big dick, and he said some dick things, and I told him to kiss my ass. And ever since then, oh well, he got all sorts of political. He came up and motivated everybody on this street to get out Trump signs. Are you shitting me? He's got all sorts of sayings and paragraphs up on his fence pointing towards my house. I live in his fucking head. I like it there because I smile every damn time I pass this house.
And you give that smile away, right, brother? Yeah.
It's his problem. It's not mine. I'm not ate up with this shit. I have a show. I have an opinion. I have a following. Thank goodness.
If you're listening,
and that's what pisses him off. That's
if
what
he's
pisses
listening
him off.
now,
You piss him off. Everybody
now,
in this chat pisses him off.
Yes, we do.
But I mean,
get under his skin as much as we
I haven't
can.
seen your YouTube channel on camping yet. I guess that's still something you're.
If he's, but if he's listening now, you know,
of the plan.
if he's listening now, I have like a little greeting for him. You're pathetic. That's all I'm gonna say.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and he's turned, you know, a neighborhood, and this has happened all. You know, I could be speaking in generalities. This has happened all across the United States. Neighbor against neighbor. People who used to get along together, which we did. Everybody on this damn street. When there's a flood, we look out for each other. You think anybody's going to be looking out for John's ass? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I mean,
yeah,
so
it has changed America. It's changed how we treat our neighbors, and that's the sad part of this. That's the part that we have to get past somehow.
Yeah, division and distraction. That's all that they want to do.
That's what they want, baby. They want to sell that fear. They want you to be afraid of your neighbors, be off at them, to be hating them. Starting on day one, we're gonna start throwing them out of the country, left and right. Doesn't give a shit about
family against family. Family turning family in on each other. No, man, this is not what America's about. We know this, right?
No.
That's why we're not in cult members, right?
That's it, baby.
Right.
It's real easy to
We're
see
the resistance 2.0.
So I'm all about calling them out. I ain't going away. I ain't gonna be soft spoken to nobody. I'm calling every red hat, every red hat that I see.
All it's gonna take is for John to get back in the news, to turn on TV again and start watching the news, for John to get pissed off about something.
Get on your Discord. We've all been there. Okay, there's plenty of stuff, and everybody else in the chat. Check out the Discord page. Get in there. Get up here and use your voice.
Yeah.
Right.
You bet.
Check out our Discord page. It's free.
On there
no charge. You can come in here and use your voice. Anybody is welcome to come in here and use their voice. On that note,
I mean, they let me in. I mean,
yeah, we
they let
Adam
me in here. I don't. I mean,
what the
I don't
shit?
even know what's going on.
I love you, brother. I do.
Somebody
Love
left
you
the
too,
door
man.
open.
The door is always open here.
All
Anyway,
right.
I guess we will call it a night, but I want
All
to
right,
thank
John.
everybody for coming in. Kirk, always a pleasure, brother. You always bring something to the table. I appreciate that.
Yeah, let me just throw out one more thing here. Just kind of consider it a formal invite or an informal invite. Just kind of keep it in the back of your head, roll it around a little bit. But I'm straight north on 35. If you follow it up, you'll come right up to where I'm at. I'm 20 minutes north of Minneapolis. I know Adam Hewitt down in the corner there. He's
Hey,
lives
hey.
real close to me as well.
I know the 35.
Yeah. I got a personal smoking lounge in my house, and I would
Oh, really?
certainly in the warmer months be glad to host you. So
All
I
right, maybe
appreciate the
I'll
offer
go pick up that special Marine
We-
down there, Keith Thompson, and we might take a journey up.
there you go. There you go.
All right.
There are minor discussions going on another Blue Dot family hookup. You know, we've had several of these, about 5 or 6, I guess, and we've always had them in San Antonio. Now, San Antonio is a lovely city. It has a river walk that always entertaining, but that's not, I'm up
I'd
for
be
having
glad to
one.
come your way as well. Yeah.
Well, we thought about Kansas City. I know that would make one of our Blue Dots extremely happy, and it is central to the United States.
That's
But
perfect.
yeah, we're thinking about it. Yeah.
You have like people in Hawaii, you have people in Australia, you have people in Norway. So I mean, you gotta put your next meeting in London, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I
the
like the
thing.
way you
We'll,
think,
we'll,
man.
we'll go down and
Yeah.
see Aussie Dave.
We'll meet you at
Yeah.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Watch some.
I
you know,
enjoy
fit
it
some
every
burgers
time I
for
have
him.
an opportunity to meet Blue Dots. I really do. It's
Yeah.
been an amazing trip. Uh, every time that we have one, and there's people that just, badass ever since. And that was one of the earlier Blue Dot hookup, and I just saw him in Chicago just a month or so ago. Uh, some relationships are lifetime, and yeah. So I'm lucky
Yeah,
in the
those
fact
are
that
called family.
Yes,
That's what we call family, right?
it is. It is what it is,
Yep.
family. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing Dave and
Sure.
Sally again. It's the life. John and Caroline out in North Carolina. Pauline Hall. These are friendships that they're forever. It's been quite a journey. Quite a journey. Anyway, Silly Bebo came in with a $5 donation and said, I was unfriended by someone I knew since 1990 because I am against Trump. I was going to wish her a happy birthday and found that out. You know something, Silly Bebo? Wish her happy birthday just to piss her off.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I could, except for Butt Boy, I wave at everybody up and down my street. I don't give a shit. So you voted for Trump. You got a Trump sign. Well, good. So that's what your constitutional right. That's what this country's founded on. That we all have our voice. That we all have that vote. I don't hold it against you to exercise the vote. It's how you did it that pisses me off, but that's your right. I didn't put no sign in my yard calling you an asshole for doing it. I don't think anybody should. But
That's right. People have a right to be stupid.
World. Yes, they do. You have a right to be as ignorant as you want in this country.
We all know
And
that.
it's what got to take the good, the bad with the good. It's all of us. It's all of us. We the people. So the mix has always been left and right, but it's never been what it is now. This is a direct assault on the Constitution itself and the way this country operates.
Yeah.
So it's more than just a normal election.
Yeah, man, that's what he is. He's like
He is.
he
He's
is
a
an
threat to
assault.
democracy,
Yeah.
in my book. And
Oh
I
yeah. Oh
take
no,
that oath
no. He
seriously.
is. He is like like
Nobody
he
came
wants to
along
be
and said you're
Putin.
relieved from that oath, John. So I still hold it deal. Anyway, Kirk, appreciate it, brother. Come back again.
Thanks, John. Take care, brother.
You bet. Yelly Man.
Yeah. It
Always,
was nice
always a
talking to you.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, and was good to hear that you had a good trip, and I'll talk to you another time.
We'll be
when
here. We will be here on
Yeah, yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah.
We'll be
We're gonna
here on
have a lot to
Tuesday.
talk about in the future, I guess. When this.
I have a feeling there'll be no shortage of shit to talk about.
No.
I'm sure there'll
All
be
right,
shit
see you.
every day.
Yeah. All right, see
Anyway.
you, John.
All
See you,
right,
Joe.
Yellow Man. Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, you too, you too.
and Franklin,
Yes, John.
I always appreciate it, brother. Thank you for coming in.
No problem.
Enjoyed it. Come back and see us.
Enjoy it, man. Oh, I
bet.
will.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later. See you later, John.
And you bet. Take care of yourself. And Fatty. Oh, Franklin got your
Man,
camera on. There you go.
oh, it's good to hear you guys' voices and
Always
everybody-
a pleasure, Fatty. Always appreciate it. I
Grandpa
appreciate
Fatty.
your I appreciate
Grandpa.
most banging chats in the on the
Yes.
network. I'll tell you what,
Grandpa.
this is grassroots shit, man. Yeah,
It is.
So yeah, I took a 4-hour nap with my granddaughter on my chest yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
And then I woke up and I was
Hey.
thinking about all these
Best kind of
bad
names.
boys and these red hats talking about, men don't cry, and I'm like,
Oh
Hmm.
shit.
huh.
Yeah. Take all that
You
shit
know.
and throw it up in the air. Yeah.
Well, as a let me just say this
I don't
on
wanna
this
do that,
holy
man.
weekend, right? On this holiest of times, right? We've got an envious, prideful, gluttonous man who lusts and is greedful. He's a sloth, and he's got a passion of wrath about him.
Yes. Hit the nail on the
Okay.
head there, Fatty.
This guy's got all 7 deadly sins, and here we are, looking at drones while they're picking our pockets.
Doesn't
Yeah.
seem,
Look at the
It-
twinkly thing in the sky. Yeah.
yeah.
It's go time, and boy, you hit on something there with the serenity, because fast fatigue is real. We
Yeah.
have to take those moments and know that the Discord page is there, and we can go to it for the sources of information that we need.
Indeed.
But
If
we
you're
got to
not a
take the time
Discord
for
member,
ourselves,
come
and we
join
gotta
because
be
there's a
staying
whole lot
mentally
more than
clear.
just talking.
And man, this is good. This is a spiritual battle, bro. And
It-
they think they've got a mandate from God,
yeah. Yeah. Well,
and
you know
and
how
that's
I
not
feel
America.
about that shit.
Not America. And as a
No,
man
it's
who's a
not.
godly man,
No.
all gods
I-
aren't allowed to exist in America, and we will fight for the right for all gods to exist, while they will only fight for theirs. That's what
There
this
you go.
comes down to, and the more
Yeah.
we call it out to them
The-
in that
the-
specific
they're
way,
they're very
you realize
selective on
that
who
they're
they
sinners,
consider we the
and they're
people.
going exactly against what they preached for, and exactly what they
Oh, they're
they
going
advocate.
against everything they've ever stood for.
Once they realize
they
it,
turn their
that's when we got 'em.
conservative values and throw them into a ditch and shit on them
and
in
they're
my book.
realizing it, man. They're
They
realizing it.
reinvented them
Nationwide, it's happening, man.
in the
I
name
think
of God.
the awakening is they're going to awaken to the fact that they've been duped.
That's what Texas Paul was talking about.
That's
Yeah,
it. It's
that's it.
psychobabble brainwashing
You-
and
you were
hypno
duped.
program. Hope we'll get there on another program. It's always good to see you guys. Mr. Chick, always as well.
Yep.
And join
Fatty.
the Discord, people. Smack that like button. Hit that bell. Sub up. This is one of the best communities on YouTube. Straight up.
I
Like,
appreciate
share, and
that, buddy.
subscribe.
That's it. And Adam.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I tell you what,
There's pictures, buddy. There's pictures. There's pictures.
Man,
I remember
I
everything.
saw the pictures.
Okay,
I saw the pictures, and I hope to share as many pictures as I can share back to you.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
just,
There you go.
I'm-
There's
I'm
more
trying
memories
to-
to be
I'm
made, my
trying to-
friend. There's more
Yeah, man,
memories
I'm
to be
trying
made.
to. I'm trying to propagate as many blueberries to hand out to brand new plants for everyone out there. And
Outstanding.
if anyone needs a new blueberry and just keeps feeding the red and the blue, we'll get them sometime. And
I knew it wasn't far
just
from me,
don't-
bub. I
tell you
knew it.
what, just
I got my
do
blue
not
light.
get.
I got
Yeah,
my blue
I got
light
it.
there.
Hey,
There
you,
you go, brother.
yeah, you see mine on the screen, but yeah, don't be distraction. Don't be distracted by the distraction.
Keep your eye on
Because
the ball,
that's
baby.
all every
Keep your
bit
eye
of
on the goal.
mainstream media is feeding you. Distraction.
Yeah.
Just
Take the
look
time.
into it. When they tell you the first sentence of a story, look into the second sentence.
Yeah. Check a
because
little
that's
farther
what's
in.
going to matter more.
Yeah.
They won't tell you that though.
No, they want a
Look
headline,
in-
buddy. Something to reach out and grab you.
They want the headline. Don't read the headlines. Read the story.
Yeah.
Because the
Check
story is what
out.
matters. You
And
bet.
there's going to be a lot of stories being told.
There'll be a lot of stories
a
that are
lot of
popping
stories.
out everywhere.
A lot of
I
talking.
tell you what.
Adam,
Yeah.
take care of yourself. Man.
Hey, man, John, you too, bud.
All right. I'll
Be
talk
good,
to you
bud.
soon.
Yeah, you bet.
In Michigan.
And John,
Oh, darling. I'm so glad to see you here.
it's good to have you back.
I appreciate that.
I don't have any real call outs tonight other
Well,
than I know
it was
that
kinda
you
short notice.
might, right, but I know you might not know because you've not been engaged in the room or anything. But our own Blue Dot greeter lost his mother a couple weeks
Oh,
ago. Yeah,
really?
and he's
Mark,
yeah,
I'm sorry I did not know that.
and he's having a hard time. Send him some good
Okay.
vibes, you know, prayers, whatever it is that you send out in a positive manner. We love you, Blue Dot Greeter. We want to send you hugs. But you know, especially at this time of the year, it is hard. You know that,
It
John.
is. It's difficult. Yes, it's.
Holidays
I'm not
make it
much in the
difficult.
Christmas mood. Yes, I'm not
Yeah,
much in
when
the
you're
Christmas
missing your
spirit.
loved ones, it takes a toll on. It's just harder. I don't know.
And it's sad because we always put up a tree and we have donate. I mean, decorations that we've had ever since we were together. Our first tree together, and our whole tree is made of ornaments that we
Memories.
would buy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So yeah, I'm not ready to go on that trip right now.
And you don't have
So,
to. You don't have to do that tree this year.
no,
You don't.
not this year. Maybe next
Yep.
year. But
Yep. But anyways, I just wanted everyone to know that if you didn't see much of Blue Dot Greeter being cheerful and greeting you tonight, that's why.
man,
Much love.
much love, much
Yeah,
love.
much love.
Guy's
We love
got
you.
a huge heart. Guy's got a
Yeah.
huge heart, and he is dedicated to the cause, baby. Anyway, I'm sad
Yeah.
to hear that.
And we're glad you're here, Mark, and we're just keep coming in the room, get the support you need when you need it.
Indeed, brother, we're always here. Well,
But
I
other
was.
than that, John,
Other than that,
people
yeah,
need
I
to
want.
like, share, subscribe, come
Yeah, all
back.
that
We're
stuff
going to be
too.
here again, maybe what, on
We
Tuesday?
will be here Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm back on the regular schedule now. We're gonna. I'm even gonna attempt to do a rant. Now my rants are a little harder because, as I've mentioned before, uh, be, every rant that I ever did was a discussion before it was a rant. It was a conversation before it was a rant, and that's hard because I don't have that conversation now. And but I'll eventually get my shit together, and because there'll be too much shit, and I can't hold shit in. So, because then you'll be full of shit, and I'm not full of
Right.
shit.
Boy, howdy.
I
We
let
don't-
my
we
shit
don't-
out anyway.
We don't want you exploding.
No, don't want to be exploding all over the place.
Okay. Flip through about 4 or 5 of those videos on the Discord page, and you'll be fired up.
I'll be
Just like the
fired
old
up. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I want to thank everybody for coming in and being a part of this, especially tonight. I've been gone for a while. I haven't had my head right in months, and but eventually I'm going to call myself back into life again. And but I want to thank everybody for the cards I've received, for the letters I've received. There's just too many to try to call out, and every one of them have touched my heart, and I just want you to know that. And again, a great big thank you to
Who was at
Shaking Me
home feeding the
Bones for
cats
giving
when you were out
me and my son an
gallivanting around the
experience
world,
of a
John?
lifetime. What's that?
Who was home feeding the cats when you were out gallivanting?
Oh,
around the
my
world?
other son,
Travis.
Travis.
Oh,
Travis,
okay.
yes, Travis and
I figured
Rose.
you just open the bag and just let them
Because
go
we
for
have
it.
animals, we have to rotate. Travis and Rose. Well, it started with me and Tyler made a trip, and and then we came home, and then Travis and Rose took a trip, and got away and got to do some tourist type stuff and whatnot. Went out to California and met Bonita.
Awesome.
Yeah, met Blue Dots along the way there too. And so yeah, and then he came home, and then me and Tyler made this trip out to California, and so yeah, we always have to have somebody here at the house.
Well, that's real life, buddy.
Because we've got babies.
This is what we're doing here. This is only part-time politics, right?
Yeah, that's it. Part-time politics. That's it. Just try not to let it consume your life. Anyway,
You know,
I just want to say a great big I love you to everybody in this Blue Dot family. And thank you for 8 years that you've hung with me. And baby, Resistance 2.0, it ain't over yet. We
Nope.
got more work to do, baby. So as I always say, nobody stays in the bunker, baby. Everybody's on the line. And that's the way we have to do it. Anyway, Miss Chick, again, I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome, John.
You do. And to everybody else, we'll see you on Tuesday. We'll be here for another live meeting. Until then, try to put a smile on your face, baby, and give that shit away, because other people needs that shit. Anyway, I love you.
Yeah.
Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all say goodbye.
All right. Bye, guys.
That's right. I got to do this by.
You got to hit that.